Welcome to Southside Collection Sports, Episode 6, where we do the entire podcast in ASMR.
What does ASMR stand for?
I have no clue. And
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's ASMR.
I was thinking it was.
I looked it up recently, and it was like a really long.
It's like
I was gonna say I looked it
sound.
up and I still didn't get it.
Okay. Boom!
NPR voice is I think what you're going with.
NPR, yeah, because I don't know. I think ASMR is just like whale sounds and shit, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me. But you are live with Southside Collection Sports, Episode 6. I am here with Cameron, producer Gareth with an H, and me, your boy, Joseph A. Pipes. Today, Friday, on your Friday night, while you're doing nothing because no one does shit on Friday night but listen to us, we are talking divisional round recap, championship series this weekend, the best sports weekend in all of sports ever of all time.
Sports.
We're talking college football, quarterback portal, transfer portal, which I didn't know a transfer portal was a thing, but that shit is sick. I love the way it sounds. College football quarterback transfer portal, mostly just Jalen Hurts. We're talking a little bit of Rockets, James Harden ball and all that shit, Clint Capella kind of out and all that shit. And then we got some segments to end it. The segments are surprised. You have to wait to the end. We're not doing this whole thing ASMR because none of us know what that is. But
I know what it is.
What is it?
Autonomous.
Autonomous. God, that was embarrassing. Everyone saw it on Twitter.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
That sounds like when you go to the doctor and basically they're telling you have a virus, but they have nothing to cure it. That's what that sounds like.
Honestly, the way it reads to me is it's sexual.
Like
Sorry, sir, you have ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like,
God.
what?
Somebody keeps tickling my dick.
Whoa.
It's the definition: a feeling of well-being. The definition of ASMR: a feeling of well-being combined with a tingling sensation in the scalp and down the back of the neck, as experienced by some people in response to a specific gentle stimulus. Oh, I read that as genital stimulus. That's mostly why I made my joke. Often a particular sound. Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Is that too much?
The whole time,
too much?
the whole time
Call
Garrett's like reading that, I'm just scratching this shit. I've only seen one or maybe two, and one of them was Cardi.
Two porns?
No, and
How late at night was this?
and one of them was
It was a
Cardi
good
B.
porn.
It was Cardi B. Zach showed it to me. Shout out Zach, and he showed it to me, and it was Cardi B, and I was like, this is so weird. Like it was honestly the weirdest thing. Zach.
That's what she said.
Zach uses it. But no one cares who Zach is. No one knows who Zach is, so.
Wait, Cam, before we get into football,
Speak.
we have two hot seats.
Wait, what?
We have two hot seats.
We have two hot seats. We
Two
haven't
hot
had
seats.
a
We haven't
hot
had
seat in a little bit.
Yeah. Besides you, or I guess since you, when you fired your head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
The first hot seat, the iPhone, and Steve Jobs, or RIP.
He's not on the hot seat anymore.
No, yeah, he's just dead. But the iPhone is on the hot seat because the Motorola Razr is coming back out.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, everyone had a Razr.
I never had a Razr.
Okay, well, I had a Razr. It's the same way people had sidekicks.
Garrett, did you have a Razr?
Yeah, I had a Razor, but I never had a sidekick.
I never had a sidekick either. But
I never had a
Never had a
Sidekick.
Blueberry or
Blackberry
either.
Blackberry, yeah.
I never had any of those.
Okay, because you probably had the iPhone in 2000.
I had a Motorola.
Two, because you're white.
I also had the LG chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate was sick. You
I
used to,
didn't remember that. I didn't
bang
have
the
that
tracks on
either,
that.
but.
I used to record songs on my Razr and
I used
put them
to-
as my ringtone.
Okay, yeah, same.
I had Lil Wayne, You Ain't Know, but like in a very like staticky.
My first flip phone was a Motorola, and my first ringtone was Grills.
My first car was a Ferrari. Is that what you're gonna say next, or did I just?
No, I just said I never had like the callback thing where if you called somebody you listened to a song, like when it was supposed to be ringing. But when my ringtone was Grills, I thought I was the coolest person ever. I was like in
Smile
sixth
from
grade.
it, babe.
Yep.
What
Not-
you looking at?
Yeah.
I want to see your grills.
Yeah.
You want to see my what?
That's it.
Your
Mhm.
dick.
Nope. That's
He
not
didn't
what
say
they
that, he
said.
didn't say
No,
that,
they didn't
no,
say
no.
that. But
yes,
let's
the
get into-
iPhone. No, the iPhone's in the hot seat because the Motorola Razr is coming back out.
Okay.
That's my first hot seat.
Okay.
Second hot seat, Drake. Ask me why.
Why is Drake on your hot seat, Joey?
Because Soulja Boy is back and better than ever.
Drake.
Drake. Soulja's back. We're all hitting this. We're all hitting the crank that. Shout out Soulja Boy, my favorite personality on the internet besides myself. That's just narcissistic of me, but whatever. Yes, Drake is on the hot seat because he copied Soulja Boy, and now Soulja Boy's back. Big Draco. He wears the same Gucci fucking headband everywhere he goes, and I love it.
Don't you find it kind of ironic that he was there calling out Drake, but his name is now Big Draco?
Oh no, I know this
His
one.
name has been Big Draco.
And also,
But still.
Well, no, but
he
I know
obviously
this-
has probably had this thought process about Drake in the past.
No, dude, that's not why. His name is Draco because his first name is like Drake,
I don't care.
Dre something,
just-
and his middle name is Cortez. That's why he calls himself Big Draco.
I just think it's ironic that his name's Big Draco and it has Drake literally
Well,
in
you're
the
just
word.
not culture. I think that's what it is.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Let's
I don't
dive
care.
into football.
Okay, divisional round
We're
last week.
Not
I think Joey was wrong on all of his picks last week.
I was wrong.
We'd have to go and check the tape.
Single fucking
But
pick I made.
the Colts lost, what was it, 30? I think it
got
was
shit on.
31-13. And I was wrong because I took Colts spread, which was 5.5, I think. So that was an L.
And I
but
was very wrong because I took a money line.
you took them to win. And then all four of us, which Carlos is not here right now. I wouldn't show my face either if I were him because if I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't be here either. After all of us chose the Chargers to win. And they didn't because Tom Brady has 5 rings and he's 41 years old. Shout out Barry McCockiner.
Shout out Barry McCockiner. It's funny because like most weeks I come back, I'm just not good at gambling. So like that's just the prerequisite of my takes because I come here every week and we talk about sports and I tell you, yep, lost that game. And most of the time I win a good amount of games too, but this past weekend, I kid you not, I lost every fucking game. I housed the Chargers.
You say this every time.
No, but
we
like
bet.
literally, I literally lost every single bet I made. I housed the Chargers, and they got fucking rocked.
So-
I housed the Colts. They got rocked. The Chiefs. Okay, let me ask you something. Is Patrick Mahomes the greatest quarterback ever?
No, but this year, yes.
He's on pace to be better than Aaron Rodgers. Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No.
Garrett?
The question is.
Okay.
Mahomes better than Aaron Rodgers?
No, technically, I'll say this. You're saying on pace to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, if you use on pace as your argument, yes, because it's his second year in the league and he threw 50 touchdowns this year. Yes, by the definition of on pace, he would be a better Aaron
Okay,
Rodgers,
Barry
but he'll never be better than Aaron Rodgers.
There's bound to be a plateau. I have to disagree. There is a chance he is better than Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
That's what I mean.
No,
There's a
pussy
chance.
boy.
There's a chance.
No, because literally, as the one Kevin Garnett said at one point,
Anything's
anything is possible.
What did he
Anything's
say?
possible.
Is that how he said it?
It was much
Anything
more
is
It was more
possible!
like that, yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett.
He's also a big Cheerios fan.
Cheerios suck. Cheerios universally suck. No one likes Cheerios. And
Kevin
people say,
Durant does.
No, he's less of a Cheerios guy as much as he's a
Lala fan.
tasting like Cheerios guy, bro. That's still the
Wait,
funniest.
I am completely unaware of what y'all
Oh
are talking
man!
about.
And during a basketball game, Kevin Garnett took his shit talking level to a whole nother level, or his shit talking game
whole
to a
nother
whole new
level.
level, by telling Carmelo Anthony that his wife Lala tastes like Cheerios, which is so specific you almost
believe it.
have to believe
Because
it.
it's not a good taste. Like, he could have said anything, like Fun Dip, or like something that tastes good. He's like, Cheerios.
Or like recognizable things people say pussy tastes
Yeah,
like. Nah,
maybe he wasn't talking about pussy.
fair
People
enough.
forget basketball players have a weird thing with eating ass. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We don't judge on this podcast. If you eat ass, you eat ass. It's up to you. But before we get too far into it, yes, the Chiefs shit on the Colts, and that makes not us, the Houston Texans, look like even more like what would the score have been if we played the Chiefs? 64-0?
When the Texans a few years ago played the Chiefs with Alex Smith, they won 30-0, wasn't it? So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yes.
I'll just use Alex Smith.
Is Alex Smith better than Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes is probably 2 times better than Alex Smith, so
Whoa.
the Texans would have probably lost 60-0 if they played them.
Okay. It sucks. I don't like Andrew Luck. What does Andrew Luck sound like when he speaks that his disgusting neckbeard is cutting off his throat? He talks, we're going to come back next year. We're going to put... He doesn't say fucking. I don't know why I said that. But he sounds...
He did cuss in that one interview,
He's like,
and he was very upset about it.
we're going to come back next year as strong as ever. We're going to put this behind us. And this
He's
is
just a
how we're
positive
gonna-"
person, Joey.
I don't believe it. It's bullshit.
I don't
I know
think
I
so.
said earlier on this podcast that, like, I believe it. That's just how Andrew Luck is, but it's not. It's fake. And it showed...
It's very contrived.
Yes. What does that mean? Contrived. What does that word mean?
all very well thought out ahead of time.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's what Andrew Luck is. Well, and he went to Stanford, so he's a fucking nerd. Probably went to Stratford. Nerd.
That's near your school, isn't it? Or where you
Yeah,
went
yeah, I
to
used to
Westside?
live
That's pretty
by
close.
Charles, yeah.
Exactly. You could have gone to the same school as him.
Yeah, but then I'd be a fucking nerd, dude.
You are a nerd.
Then we have the Patriots.
No, we already talked about the Patriots.
No, we didn't.
No, we haven't even gotten to all 4 of the games from last week.
We only got to the Chiefs. I'm looking at it. We got the Chiefs Colts.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were just talking about how you housed the Chargers. I thought you were done
Oh,
talking
no.
about them afterwards.
It sucks because I feel like we're all Phillip Rivers guys, right? Like,
I
want to see him win.
I used to not be a Phillip Rivers guy because he kind of was that guy that just all he do was talk shit. But then I started like paying attention more, and he just is crazy.
He also has 15 kids.
And he also doesn't curse.
Yeah.
And he needs to win. He needs to win.
Because if he doesn't, then we don't have to go into this. But if he doesn't, he's like Matt Stafford.
Except for way better.
Yeah, it sucks. I really want to see. We became Chargers guys, or I did at least, and I wanted that when the Texans lost. I picked the Chargers like this is my team. We're fucking riding this playoffs.
Well, can you pick the Patriots this weekend then? So they lose. Can they be your team this weekend?
But Tom Brady. Apparently the Patriots suck and they're huge underdogs.
Oh
I don't know
my
how.
God.
I don't know how a dynasty that's been to what 15 of the last 16 fucking AFC championships. How they can play themselves as underdog. Yeah, maybe you didn't look great this year because you didn't put up Chiefs numbers. You're Tom Brady. You're the greatest coach probably ever.
Well, didn't Tom Brady say after the game? He's like, "Well, everybody's thinking
Yes.
that we're gonna lose." And I was like, "Who?"
Yeah, he's like, oh, I guess we suck. And
I mean,
we're not gonna win games. Like, bitch, who the fuck said that, Tom? And I like Tom Brady, even though he kissed his kid in the mouth. That's fucking weird, but whatever. I like Tom Brady a lot, and it's like, dude, you do not get to play underdog. You don't get to play the victim card when you are the Patriots.
Right. Well, the Warriors did it last year too. Whenever they were the
Which is fucking wild.
They were the number 2 seed, so they were the underdog, and people it's like they are using like this fake underdog script to like be their new chip on their shoulder. They need a chip on their shoulder. Like why?
But why do you need a chip on your shoulder? On some level, I respect like finding the edge every week. Like, we're the underdogs. No, you're not the fucking underdogs.
No ads, no free ads.
No free ads. By the way, we're fucking crushing claws out here because it's First of all, it's not New Year's. New Year's doesn't start until football season's over. That's why I'm not in shape yet. But this time, 2 months from now, I'll be in great shape because football will be over. Right. Anyways, yes, the Patriots fucking won. They're underdogs, whatever. I'm gonna bet on the Patriots next against the fucking Chiefs. But the Rams beat the boys. I mean, I don't think that's really much of a surprise.
No.
Scott Linehan's an idiot, and that's why I got fired today. But Dak Prescott just made himself a shit ton of money. I think he played just like the right amount of decent games to get a new contract. I don't even know what you're supposed to do.
Well, they won a playoff game, so that's like significantly better than the last, what?
27,000 years?
Right.
Since the 1990.
They've won 3.
I'm 23 since 95.
They've won 3 playoff games in the last like 18 years. So he got them to a place that they've only been 3 times in 18 years. Or 2 times before that in 18 years. So yeah, he's probably going to get $150 million.
And I tweeted a couple, or maybe like last week, that Jason Garrett's a better coach than Bill O'Brien. And I was
They're pretty equal.
Well, I was thinking about it. Jason Garrett has the same winning percentage as Sean Payton. And Sean Payton has 3 losing seasons and Jason Garrett has 1. That was when he had the quarterback from Boise State,
Kellen
Moore, play, and he had Stephen McGee maybe. I don't even know who else was there. Stephen, shut up, Gig'em, and all that. But yeah, Jason Garrett's not terrible, but
they're mediocre. If they're mediocre, they're not bad.
Are they the Kirk Cousins of of NFL franchises? Like if you're worse than them, you're bad, and if you're better than them, you're good.
Yeah, and they're wildly overrated, just like Kirk Cousins. And
they're worth a lot of money, just like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. I think you just found something there.
Did we just do it?
I think no, not like that. No, you need to use a different phrase of what we just did.
Why? We're sex positive on this podcast.
True.
Teach his own.
It's okay. It's okay if that happened, but...
No. Is it, Cam? Because you look a little judgmental. Look at the camera. Make eye contact.
You cool with this?
No free ads.
No free ads. White Claw, but if you do want to... I'll be honest with you, I had the worst hangover of my life last weekend because of White Claws, but if you do want to sponsor us, I'll show my dick on camera. I don't know if that's what the media you're going for.
No.
But it is.
But can I bring up the last game?
Yep.
Can I bring up the last game?
No, don't do it.
Because if you are really, really good fans of us and you follow us and you listen to our episodes, you listened to last week how Joey, myself, and Carlos talked for probably over 30 minutes about how Joey thinks that Nick Foles should be the guy over Carson Wentz. They should trade Carson Wentz, get rid of him. Nick Foles goes out and loses the next game. So what do you think about that now, Joey?
Hold on. I have to jump in.
What?
He did not fully lose that game.
Yes. See?
Bro, the ball went right through Alshon Jeffrey's hands. Again,
it's
also
Alshon
not
Jeffrey's
his
fault.
fault.
There's no guarantee.
It doesn't all come down to one play.
There's no guarantee that they win that game if Alshon even catches it.
I say you still give him his credit where it's due because he did take a team that really didn't perform well all season.
True.
And got within a touchdown of the number 1 seed.
Let me ask you something, Cameron, before you
That's
fucking respond.
Okay.
Sorry, this is y'all shit.
Thank you, Garrett, for defending me.
Ours.
Producer Garrett, thank you. Let me ask you something. When Carson Wentz played earlier this year and they played against the Saints, what was the score of that game?
They got shithouse.
What was the score?
I don't know the exact score.
It was 47-8.
You made the template, dude.
It was 47-8. That's not real. I don't actually know the score.
It was like
41
41 to something.
It was 40-something to something very small, right?
Right.
What was the score of this game?
I don't know. You made the template. I don't.
20-14. So you tell me who your team played better for. Carson Wentz or Nick Foles?
I'm not saying
It's Nick
I'm not saying Nick Foles played poorly. I'm just saying is you were so about Nick Foles that so you really think they should still trade Carson Wentz?
Well, they already came out and said they're not. The Carson Wentz is the guy in the future. That means they're most.
I was going to get to that eventually, so you're wrong.
Yeah. Well,
so look at the
I don't think I'm wrong.
wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong, and just for the sole fact of okay, Nick Foles comes in as okay. Say it again.
Technically,
get out of your system.
Just technically.
I'm not technically wrong. He played better against the Saints in a playoff game. They went up 14-0 than Carson Wentz did in a regular season game.
Yeah, well, they went up 14-0 and then didn't score again.
Their defense is shit.
No, they gave up 20 points.
Bad play calling.
They gave up 20 points to the Saints. He scored 14 points.
It's loud in the Dome. People forget it's loud in New Orleans in the Superdome.
It's loud everywhere in New Orleans. Yeah, we know it's loud in the Dome. He scored 14 points in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Carson Wentz did.
And they didn't score the rest of the game. That has to at least a little bit be on Nick Foles.
Okay, it sucks. The Nick Foles ride is over. The magic is over. It sucks. And I will give to you, even though they came out already and said they're going with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles is probably going to get traded or moved because I don't think they can financially.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent. Okay, so he's going to be gone next year.
Probably.
It sucks, and I was wrong in that aspect, even though I shouldn't be, because he did play better than Carson Wentz. When's the last time Carson Wentz played a playoff game? Can you answer that?
Never.
How many playoff games has Nick Foles fucking won?
Joey, we're not talking about you're trying to say just skill equal skill at right now. Nick Foles played better. I'm not saying skill, I'm just saying production. Nick Foles has produced more. We get that. But you have to at least acknowledge the fact that Carson Wentz is only going to be 25, 26 years old.
And then hurt probably next year.
Yeah, but you can't just expect injury. You can't expect that.
But injury is a real thing you have to take into account when you're gauging a player. Is it not?
So the Rockets should not have re-signed Chris Paul.
You want to ask me that again, and you want to think about what I'm going to answer that before you ask that?
So you think the Rockets should not have signed Chris Paul because injury?
How is it working out for us as of now?
Look at they're the number 4, number 5 team in the West.
Despite of Chris Paul, we're not gonna get into that. We can.
We're going to basketball instead of football. I'm just saying, they lost. The Big Dick Nick is out. It wasn't 100% his fault. You know what really sucks? Is that they had a chance to not end it because against the Saints, you can't end it in the second quarter or whatever. But whenever Brandon Graham strip sacked Drew Brees, he had the ball. Brandon Graham had the ball, and he just shot right out of his hands, and the Saints picked it back up. They had almost not the backbreaker, but they had that pivotal moment went against them, and that could have been that could have really done it. Because they would have had the ball at the 30-yard line, I'm pretty sure, or the 40.
Okay, so let me ask you again, because I asked you last time, and Carlos was here, and you guys berated me, It made me seem stupid and small and short. I am short, but whatever. If Philly pulls that game out and they win, and Nick Foles performs, he didn't play great by any means.
Yeah, he didn't play bad.
Played fine. They win the game. Would I still be wrong? At what point would I have been right about Nick Foles?
I told you we got in the car.
Until they cut Carson fucking
Actually,
Wentz?
last week after our podcast, we drove home together because we're really cool friends. And I told you that I don't think you're wrong. I just don't agree. Like I don't agree. I'm not saying you're wrong. I said if they won the Super Bowl again, then that conversation could happen.
That's so far-fetched.
But it's not.
Would you trade Deshaun Watson for a Super Bowl?
Wait, okay. This is your question. Would you rather keep Deshaun and not have a guaranteed Super Bowl, one guaranteed Super Bowl, but you don't know what he's going to do in the future, or would you get rid of him to know you're going to win only one?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. How? So you want to be disappointed by play calling every single year under the rookies?
No, but that's not your question. You're just asking about Deshaun.
That's what I'm asking.
That has nothing to do with Bill O'Brien.
However the team is made up, right? If I asked you if you would trade, and I love Deshaun Watson.
You just say, would you trade Deshaun Watson
for a Super Bowl
with a future that you're unaware of? You don't know what's going to happen for just one Super Bowl.
Yes.
I'd say no because I think Deshaun.
We never won.
I think Deshaun has a chance to win more than one.
So that's what you're saying is that you think Carson Wentz, if you're the Eagles' fucking brain trust, you're going with Carson Wentz because even though you don't even know if he can stay healthy for a full year, he could win multiple Super Bowls. Even though you have a guy that you can pay less because when Carson Wentz's fucking rookie deal is up, he's going to get paid a shit ton of money. Even though you
Maybe not.
See, you deal in hypotheticals, and that's why I know that you're wrong and I'm right.
You are at the exact same time dealing with a hypothetical.
No, it's not a hypothetical.
Yes, it is.
They won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, they won one.
Not a hypothetical.
But then you're saying that what you're saying is they should keep him because as he's done right here, he should keep doing better. You don't have no idea. You're just going off of what
it doesn't matter because you won. It doesn't matter.
You have one playoff. You have one playoff, and then the games this year of amazing production, and then that 1 year with Chip Kelly, and then the rest of his years he was a backup and sucked.
Sure, but
I'm
telling you right now though, Kim, if Tom Savage won a fucking Super Bowl and the next year took us to an AFC Championship, that's why I'm.
Mark Sanchez went to 2 straight AFC Championships. They beat the Patriots in one, and he didn't do shit after that.
He has more away,
and he was young, and he was still young.
Playoff victories than Tom Brady does in his career.
Because Tom Brady, they win. They're in the shittiest division, and they win games. They don't go on the road.
I feel like. Okay. So you're saying it would have taken 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 win, even if they lost the next Super Bowl, for to have that conversation of Nick Foles versus Carson Wentz, and I'm telling you that's preposterous. They didn't win against Saints, so it doesn't fucking matter.
So it's over.
They lost.
So that's where your hypothetical is. Well, if they would have won, that's where the hypothetical.
That's what I said last week, Gary. Is that not what I said last week? I said last week if they beat the Saints and if they go to an NFC Championship, you have to have that conversation. And it's every day. It's Nick Foles.
And they lost.
Yeah, you pretty much said that. You also said you wanted to be a girl.
Yeah,
I did. That was you. You clipped
Sorry.
that. You clipped that. I know it's.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry, guys. We gotta shut it down pretty soon.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have a key.
Just podcasting 101. This is what happens. We deal with adversity. Adversity does not deal with us. So on that note, let's move on. We have championship weekend coming up.
Yeah, we have championship weekend coming up.
The best weekend in sports.
I don't know why.
Besides the first weekend of March Madness.
Yeah. So, New England versus the Chiefs, and that's gonna be crazy.
Cold.
It's supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow a shitload.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be cold.
And if we've seen Patriots playoff games in the snow, we know that the Patriots, they benefit off of strange calls.
Why do you hate the Patriots so much?
The tuck rule. The tuck rule. That was a snowy game.
Tuck rule.
And they won.
Said he had tuck rule.
Tuck rule.
Tuck rule.
Tuck.
Fuck rule.
Oh.
Is that what you said?
No, tuck.
No.
With a T. But I don't know what to think about this game.
They're underdogs. People forget.
Are they are they the actual underdog in Vegas?
They are. They are the underdogs.
See, so Tom Brady knew That's just.
I don't know how Bill
fucking
Belichick.
genius. He's so smart.
Could you imagine?
He's 41 years old.
41 years old.
41 years old.
He has 5 rings.
My
He's
wife
41
left
years
me.
old. My wife
Shut up,
left
Barry
me.
McCockett.
And he kisses his children straight in the mouth.
Could you imagine if Nick Saban somehow maneuvered the media and like sports world alike into believing and basically maneuvering Vegas into believing that Alabama should be underdogs? Would never happen. Bill
Well,
Belichick,
they lost the championship this year.
They
so
did,
They
and
are
they could've been underdogs.
They are the underdogs.
well, they weren't. They were favored.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but they
saying.
will be next year. They're the underdogs.
Yeah,
they
true.
lost. They lost. They are not the champion. They're not.
I
the
bet
number one.
Clemson loses like. I bet they lose one game next year. Why are we even? We didn't
Yeah,
even
I don't know what
yeah.
you're talking about,
Okay.
but they are the underdogs
Mm-hmm.
in this game. So Tom Brady's right because he's 41 years old, and
Gronk's an offensive tackle at this point, correct? Like he doesn't.
well, he can't block.
He's
not
a great
even-
blocker.
He's not. No, he's not a great
He's
blocker.
probably the best blocking tight end in the league. Easy.
I would not agree with that, but we're
You
not
wanna
even.
pull the stats?
We're not even. Yeah, well, I wish we could.
I'm
but
not a
I haven't-
stats guy. You're the nerd here, so I'll let you do it.
My computer doesn't have Wi-Fi currently, but they're the underdog.
Who's
And
the underdog?
the Patriots, Tom Brady,
Oh no.
41 years old, 5 rings. But
For
the thing is,
Look at this open pass. Sorry.
the thing is that I don't like. I don't want to pick the Patriots, but I almost at this point think like I have to. Like I have to pick the Patriots. I have to think they're gonna win.
Well, let's say our picks.
No, I know I know, but I'm letting everybody know that I actually have no idea who I'm gonna pick right now, and we're making
So you
our
have like
predictions.
30 seconds to make a decision. You
Right.
have to make a decision.
Yeah, because now we're gonna talk about the NFC side when it's the Saints and the Rams, and this is probably gonna be like I'm gonna sit here and say it's probably gonna be like a shootout, like 30 something or 40 something to 40 something,
I don't know, dude.
and then it's gonna be like 17 to 20.
Do you think that I would? Okay, this is what I think is gonna happen with the Patriots Chiefs game. Just before we move on, I think it's gonna be. It looks like it might be a shootout, but because it's gonna be cold, I think Bill Belichick is going to like run the clock as much as he can. I think it's gonna be probably like 28-17 maybe Patriots, but I don't think that either of these overs are gonna hit. I think it's gonna be very low scoring games on both. I think the Rams are gonna go into fucking Superdome.
The Superdome, the Mercedes Superdome.
And fat CJ Anderson and sexy Todd Gurley are gonna run the shit out of the ball. I don't think it's gonna be like exotic or gonna be a shootout or anything. It's gonna be basically CJ Anderson and Todd Gurley versus Alvin Kamara.
Well, isn't that
and
kind of like
Mark
how it was against the Cowboys? They just ran the shit out of the ball, and
which
just,
is wild because the Cowboys have a really good defense, so no one thought like that would ever like be how that game came out to be, but it was.
Well, I don't think anybody else would expect like what CJ Anderson like he was a good Pro Bowl running back a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Gets
Gained
cut.
55 pounds.
Gets cut like twice.
Play a lot of Fortnite probably.
And now he like ran like 150 yards last week in the playoffs, and he said he's the freshest running back in the league, which is true because there's only 4 teams left, and he's probably the freshest out of all of them. So
Mathematically, he's not incorrect.
no, right, exactly. So I don't know.
Also, how do people? Okay, so remember, the thing that came out like a week ago. Sean Payton brings in the Lombardi and $250,000 cash, and walks in and says, "Y'all need to win 3 more games, right? Or was it 4 more games? I guess 3. How does that go over after like 2 years or 3 years fresh off of a bounty gate? Like, how does that happen? How do people not like? That's not funny because like you pay people to get injured.
Yeah, but it was Greg Williams. He's gone. He's with New York now. He's just trying to show them that if you win, not being dirty. That was being dirty to make money. This is winning, just for real winning.
This is so there's a side pot. He's like, hey,
And Brett
3 more
Favre
games.
Brett Favre was in the building, so there's nobody to hurt. So
That's true. Brett Favre was too busy on his phone with his
Oh.
genitalia. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah.
See that joke?
Yeah.
Because he sent dick pic joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure. I wasn't 100% sure.
Keep explaining. Yeah, just explain your joke, Joe. We didn't get it.
Dick pics are in 2019. If you're not sending dick pics, you're stupid. Or like your parents probably.
2000 and late.
Yeah, you're 2000 late. I love that. Why did I say that? Bomb.com bringing that back. I'm bringing back LMFAO, their music. People used to love that shit and bringing it back. I'm actually going to start texting LMFAO too. Like, people put LOL and like, and shit. LMFAO, that's next. I'm going to bring back the what's up, that shirt, and I'm going to start saying that too. What's up?
You can wear it with your bleached
chips, yeah.
So we're going to get into predictions. And I've made my prediction.
Wait, that's rude of you to go first. Garrett, who do you have?
Okay, Garrett can go
Patriots, Chiefs, who do you have in that game?
I'll just tell y'all real quick because we did it last night. I have Patriots and Saints.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that. Drew Brees versus Tom Brady.
I feel like the narrative's been pushed hard enough. They're gonna love it.
Yeah. So what do you
Is
think,
the NFL rigged?
No.
No, it's not rigged. Just okay, Joey. Do you have the lines?
I don't.
Okay, so
Because we
this is-
struggled with that last week.
True. Yeah,
True.
I did.
Cameron, who do you have?
Man, I'm still flip flopping, but
Nope. You had 30 minutes to do it.
here we go. I think. Well, it sucks because I'm going to say the same thing. I'm going Patriots, Saints. When the going gets tough, the Patriots always win because
They're underdogs.
Because they're underdogs and Tom Brady's 41.
And he's 41.
But I honestly,
Look at this.
I'm gonna make even a more prediction. I think the Patriots are gonna win on something controversial is gonna happen. They're going to win in something in the game. I don't know when it's going to happen,
That's
but
such a generalized statement.
No, something controversial enough that it's gonna be talked about. Something like that.
So like what happens every weekend in sports? Well, I'm confused.
No.
Derrick Rose has more All-Star votes than James Harden. People forget.
No, people don't forget that. They just talked about that today. I'm saying something in the game is going to happen, not like Deflategate controversial or not. It's going like more like Tuck Rule controversial. Something is going to happen in the game that helps the Patriots and
Race
people
war.
and people yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be that.
And
Race war.
people are going to talk about it like after the game and the next day. It'll be the new thing on Twitter. People talk shit about the Patriots. That's what it's going to be another one.
Bob Kraft's gonna die, and then that will be more motivation on top of being underdogs. He's gonna die in the booth or in the press box, whatever it's called.
You know,
sweet.
So this is what I think. Like, actually, I'm not gonna actually put this to like actually what I really think, but they're gonna be down by like 17 points.
17 is fucking.
Bob
nice.
Kraft is gonna like have a quote unquote
Death.
health scare.
Death.
They're going to get him out, and it's gonna come down to the Patriots that Bob Kraft is possibly dead, and they're gonna come back and win, and then all of a sudden they're like, we did this for Bob, and then they get out of the game, and he's probably in the locker room popping champagne before all this.
It's the Coach K special.
Yeah.
If ever you're in doubt and you think you're gonna lose, health scare. That whips your team right back into shape.
True, but I think Saints,
Patriots,
and I think the Patriots Chiefs. There's going to be something controversial, and when it happens, you have to add Southside SSCS Pod. You have to add it and let us know that we are right.
See, here's the thing. I was gonna say Patriots Rams, but now that y'all both picked the Patriots, I'm gonna bet on the Patriots, and on this podcast I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, and I'm gonna say Chiefs Rams. I want the old guard out. I want him out. Get Tom Brady, get Drew Brees, get him the fuck out of here. Get that cheater Sean Payton out of here. Get Bill Belichick's old ass out of here. I want hot Sean McVay, hot Jared Goff, versus, cute and like teddy bear Andy Reid. He's not like hot.
Walrus.
That's fucked up. That's
He-
fucked up.
he looks like a walrus.
Unarguably fucked up.
He has the mustache that, along with the girth, to
He's a whole unit.
yeah, he's a unit.
I want sexy Jared Goff and Sean McVay versus
Ketchup on his steak.
ketchup on his steak, frog voice,
Mahomes.
Tommy John, because people forget Patrick Mahomes throws a sidearm. He's gonna get Tommy John at some point in his career. And Andy
don't
Reid.
think so.
I want new guard, and you take your old motherfuckers and your cheaters and Sean Payton. Actually, the Patriots are cheaters too. People forget.
No one forgets.
They take practices.
No one forgets that the
They
Patriots are
put
cheaters.
fucking needles in footballs. Give me Rams Chiefs.
I love when Joey says something that no one forgets, and he says people forget. Like no one. Okay, thank you. But I think it's funny. I'm just saying. I think it's funny. Okay,
You know people
right.
don't talk about enough?
People
Something
forget.
people-
Trump got elected 2 years ago.
People forget. Whoa.
People
So-
forget. I have gray hair.
So you're saying Chiefs and Rams.
Chiefs Rams.
So but you told me earlier you're going
I'm
all in
putting all
on
my
the
money on the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Okay, so you're just doing like your like heart is telling you
Yeah.
that.
My heart's telling me. What's actually gonna happen is I'm gonna get real fucked up on Sunday, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the Patriots to win. I'm gonna take the Rams to win. Patriots money line because they're underdogs. I'm gonna take both overs. Neither one's gonna hit. Fucking Rams.
I think-
I'm gonna. It doesn't matter how I'm gonna do betting wise because I'm gonna lose them all. It doesn't matter.
I think that the Patriots are going to win, and it's going to be shout to Barry McCockiner. Patriots 41 because Tom Brady's 41 years old.
Tom Brady's 41 years old.
to 5. The
My
Chiefs
wife
are going to have 5 because Tom Brady has 5 rings.
Tom Brady has 5 rings. Look at this pass. Look at this tight window he threw it in.
I love that
Oh,
shit.
he's so
but
funny. Shout out Barry McCockiner.
right.
Honestly.
So we'll see what happens. We will on our next episode. We'll definitely talk about how
How I'm right,
somebody's
you're
wrong. Like, see, Joey picked the opposite so that he'll be right or I'll be right. So he's being smart. So
Podcasting 101.
Are we going to
Pick a
bet
side.
punches in the face or no?
no, we're not betting.
No,
punches in
because
the
we
face.
did bet punches in the face and Cam didn't live up to it.
No, we don't have
if
to.
you want to see me punch Cameron in the face,
We don't have to.
tweet at us right
we don't
now.
have to go back to that. That was a few weeks ago. People forget. People forgot. So,
People
but
forgot.
we have a little bit of news. Pretty big news in college football. And Jalen Hurts, former national champion. Yeah, he was did he win a national?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's only lost 2 games
He
in his
won it, I'm
collegiate
pretty
career.
sure.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
only lost 2 games. He's
So-
25-2 in his.
So
if you count the Georgia win, which I do, it counts as 3 games.
former
28
national championship.
national champion.
National champion. I don't even know why I said it like that.
It's because that White Claw got you fucked up. No free ads. Look at the tape on that.
No
That's
free
a
ads.
fucking. I respect your hustle for this podcast.
See, but the thing is, when I covered this can
It's like an
for no
MTV
free
show.
ads, I gave Scotch Blue a free ad.
Oh yeah, now Scotch is getting advertised.
So,
no free
but-
ad Scotch.
Jalen Hurts, formerly of the Alabama Crimson Tide, he is a native of Channelview, Texas.
Shout out
So that's
H-Town.
cool. Yep. He is going to University of
OU.
Oklahoma.
Boomer!
University of
Boomer!
Oklahoma. Why is it at University of Oklahoma, but their thing is OU? It's the opposite.
I think it's like how you
Oklahoma
like,
University.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah, but
State,
it's
and
but,
A&M,
but it's
yeah.
University of Oklahoma.
What A&M you call UT?
It's Oklahoma anyway. No one really cares about like the state. In
Lincoln
general.
Riley's getting yet another 5-star kid. Well, actually, I think
Right,
Jalen Hurts.
but Jalen Hurts is smart because they've had 2 transfers before him. Both come from different schools, obviously transferring, and win Heisman. So Jalen Hurts is going to follow in that same.
And by all accounts, Baker goes first overall, and I honestly believe Kyler Murray's going to get drafted in the first round.
He will.
There's no reason that he would have declared for the NFL draft if he had no inclination that he wasn't.
Well,
gonna
he
be
doesn't
drafted.
have to actually go into the NFL draft yet. He just declared himself. He's going to get. They're going to tell him where they think he's going to go and all that shit. But he's going to go to the NFL draft.
Not to get too far from tangent, but you probably know better than I do, because college football's stupid and I fucking hate college football.
The usual.
But why do you say that? It hurts my feelings when you say shit like that.
Sorry, just go ahead.
Anyways, what is that when you like enter yourself or you put your name up for NFL draft consideration and they say like, oh, we've come to a conclusion, you're like and it's like the draft fucking board or something like that. Who is on that? Who's telling these guys?
I honestly have no.
It's like it's the Illuminati
Mel
of
Kiper Jr. does, stupid.
Todd McShay, Mel Kiper Jr. It used to be
Todd
Mike
McShay, bro,
It used
yeah.
to be Mike Mayock, but now he works for the Raiders.
So basically, what happens is kids like give them the paperwork of like, oh, how would I get drafted? How would I get drafted? What is my stock going to be? And Todd McShay and Mel Kiper Jr. like, this is how it would fall. I thought it was like a panel of like old coaches or something.
No, I mean there's probably like quote unquote experts, and they've probably been in the league, or there's a committee that see how what your hype is like, the way the NFL is, what people are saying around the league. They probably just ask people around the league.
What's crazy is the NFL is basically cucking the MLB in the sense that cucking, that's a word that means when you have sex with another person in front of your significant other.
Damn, dude, you've drinking.
Clawed out.
Claude's gonna be fucked up.
Claude.
I don't know what cucking, if that's even a word. I don't even know if it's actually.
I don't know. I didn't even know the word existed until like 6 months ago.
Cuck? That's
Yeah.
a great word.
Yeah, but go
But
ahead.
basically, Kyler Murray's he's using his leverage, or that he said, A's pay me $15 million or I'm playing football. Isn't that what?
That's what he said.
Can that work? Like, how does
Yeah.
MLB is like, hey, here's 14 or here's $10 million on the $4 million that you're gonna pay him A's. Here's $10 million to fulfill that.
Yeah, there was a bunch of like little like things that went into
Caveats.
that, but it'd be too much just to sit here and like explain it. But there was like rules that he'd get like one less year or something like that of because you have options in the MLB. So if you get called up to the majors and you get sent down, that uses an option to send you down, and you have like 3 of them. I think it would have given him like 4. There would have been so many little things that went into it.
You're right. That's over my head.
Yeah, so the MLB even tried to come in and like talk and like make sure like everything was cool, and they said everything was cool. If they wanted to give him that 15 mil, they could have, but it doesn't sound like it's gonna happen. It could, but I think.
Why wouldn't you go play football? Why would? Because the money in baseball is guaranteed. That is only a cool, dope ass deal if like you're one of the guys that are making a good amount of money. He's gonna.
Well, I think
Lamar Jackson got $9 million guaranteed, getting drafted 32nd overall.
But we did talk about this last episode
Oh, yeah.
where we said that Kyler Murray, yeah, he'd get a signing bonus, which is a good chunk of money, but as a minor league player, his contract is never guaranteed. But you have to be in the majors before that shit's guaranteed. So that's why we said that it's that one special situation where you should definitely go play football instead of playing baseball, because even though baseball less strenuous on your body, if you make it to the majors, you're going to make way more money, but takes more than you take a few years to get there. He's already 22 years old. He probably wouldn't make it till he's 25 because he hasn't been playing baseball worth shit. Like, he doesn't play. If he played more, it'd be good.
Oh, what? Get more exposure as far as sponsorship deals go, and be more famous and like popular and have an easier time navigating social media, or go play baseball. That's basically his options.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So, but we'll get back on Jalen Hurts.
I forgot who we were talking about.
Yeah, going to OU, and like I said earlier, the last two quarterbacks they've had have both won the Heisman back-to-back years. They've both been transfers. So Jalen Hurts, he's a graduate transfer, so he's going to be able to play year one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to a team that was in the college football playoff. He has the talent to win a Heisman. He has the talent to win a championship because he's done that.
Well, so it's crazy. So he entered the transfer portal. Sick fucking name, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing that no one's ever heard of until now. The transfer
source
portal.
code, but for like college football players.
So because the transfer portal all of a sudden came up, and then like
it sounds dope, and no one's like denying it. Like,
and then like three high profile college quarterbacks all transfer. They had Justin Fields go to Georgia.
Bryant.
No, sorry, he left Georgia to go to Kelly
Ohio
Bryant.
State.
Kelly Bryant.
Yeah, you go.
Originally, Kelly Bryant leaves Clemson. He's going to I think Arkansas.
I thought it was Mizzou. Could be Arkansas. It doesn't matter.
It's either Arkansas or Mizzou. I honestly, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
You're not an SEC.
It's one of those schools that no one cares about in the
Whoa.
SEC. So
like A&M. Whoa.
True.
That's what Ags do.
Exactly. Well, you are one, so you would know. But
yeah, I don't need women cheerleaders. Give me the male cheerleaders.
So, Kelly Bryant, we just said it. Who we say after that? Justin Fields going for Georgia to Ohio State. Tate Martell going from Ohio State to Miami, and then
MIA.
And then Jalen Hurts from Alabama to OU. That's like all of them are 5 stars.
No, I think Jalen Hurts is 4-star, but it doesn't matter. You're right.
Whatever. They're high profile quarterbacks that transferred. And it's really funny about Tate Martell is that whenever he heard Justin Fields was transferring to Ohio State, he was like, I mean, he's gonna have to take that job from me, blah blah blah, and he transferred like right when he got there.
Yeah, because like actually I'm 5'6" and probably not gonna beat out like this fucking stud of a dude.
Right, exactly. So we'll see how that goes. OU plays U of H. I think they play each other the first game of the year. So we'll see how that goes.
Before we move off of Jalen Hurts, it's weird because like he got the job taken by Tua, and not that Tua is great and it's justified that he took the job. Jalen Hurts, I think, didn't really have an NFL career ahead of him, like his whole, 3 years at Alabama, 4 years. But it's weird to think that now he's going to OU and that Lincoln Riley's going to be his head coach, to see what he did with quarterbacks. If Kyler Murray gets drafted at 5'8", whatever the fuck he is.
I'm
dude,
with you.
If Jalen Hurts balls, even if he's in Heisman contention, he got the best of both worlds. He won a national championship, brought back Alabama in the SEC championship against Georgia. And now he has a chance to get fucking drafted. That's crazy.
You look at it with both of them, with Baker Mayfield too. No one thought Baker Mayfield was going to be a guy that was even considered to be a first-round pick whenever he started at OU. He was transferring from Texas Tech. He was a walk-on because of rules that no one really cares about. And he went number 1. Then Kyler Murray gets there, like you said, balls out, Heisman Trophy winner, going to be most likely a first-round pick. For Jalen Hurts, as somebody that has probably no shot at getting drafted right now, after seeing the last two guys, then there was probably not one school that was more of a no-brainer than OU to him, and luckily they wanted him, and they need him.
He took a trip to Miami. I saw an article that he got treated to the nicest steak in Miami, bottle service at Live. And then was like, I'm going to go to OU.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's a business decision.
I want his life. I want Jalen Hurts' life.
It's definitely a business decision, and it'll probably work out because they're going to be good. And as long as they don't lose the UT, they should be good.
TU.
Sorry. So
Yet another reason why college football is fucking stupid.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. College football just ended, so we have a long time until that starts up. So probably won't have too much college football for a while.
No, hopefully not. I'll quit if we talk about college football again.
Well,
And be considering we're going to be making monetary value off this podcast now because we are White Claw guys. Not you.
Not me.
You know, but me, yes.
Not me.
White Claw boy.
So we'll go from a fake state in Oklahoma to a real state in Texas and a real city in Houston.
Why are you going after Oklahoma? You could have said we're going to go from a shitty sport in college football to a real sport, NBA.
Sorry, guys. I gotta be locked up in 5 minutes.
I have a key. It's all good.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize.
No problem.
See, adversity. People think we're the fucking Avengers of podcasters. Oh, adversity, villains. No, I'm Iron Man, and you. Who do you want to be? You're fucking Thor. Who are you, Garrett?
I'll be Thor. That's cool. That was way better than who I was gonna say.
I was gonna say Black Widow as a joke, but like I didn't want to put you down like that. Like you're Thor.
Hawkeye, bro.
You're Hawkeye. Hawkeye's sick. People forget Hawkeye's sick. He's getting to that movie soon.
So, but we are going to talk about the Rockets. They've been killing it for the most part, even though they have a bunch of G Leaguers and James Harden. Last 2 games, 1-1, lost 1. James Harden scored over 50 points 2 games in a row. And unfortunately, they lost one. We're not going to get too far into that because that was fucking stupid.
We don't get into losses.
But,
we only count our wins.
So, since Chris Paul got hurt, I think they're 3-4 or something like that. So they don't have I don't know if it was when Chris Paul got hurt. I saw some record like that when someone got hurt. They're 3-4. No. It was since they played the Warriors and they beat the Warriors. They're 3-4 since then, which isn't surprising because they have no one to play with. But being 3-4 after the stretch they had where they played all those hard teams and they did well, and then everyone's hurt. I've already been on my tangents on Twitter. If you would follow me, C_Villavoss, so you see all my tangents. Tell people they're stupid and they're morons.
Please go, if you're having a terrible time at any point in your life in the next few days, go look at Cameron's Twitter and how he goes off on motherfuckers, dude. Yeah. It's smoke.
Exactly.
Oh, James Harden sucks, smoke. Oh, smoke. I love it. I love following you on Twitter.
So, the reason that we're saying that he's playing with a bunch of G Leaguers because Chris Paul, as everybody knows, he's been out. Eric Gordon had just came back after missing a few weeks. And then all of a sudden, it's like Clint Capella gets a little thumb injury, keeps playing the game, and now
5 weeks.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. So it's like,
5.
Awesome. Great. Now the possible not Pro Bowl, still thinking about football.
It's football season. You know what? I commend you on that.
The thing is, I really don't care about the All-Star game because Derrick Rose has more votes than James Harden, which just shows how stupid people are. So the All-Star game really doesn't mean anything. I'm going to watch the NBA All-Star draft, though. I'm going to watch that because I want to see who gets picked last.
It makes me, okay, it makes it sound like, though, that like we're being insensitive. Derrick Rose is having a good season. Yeah. He's having a very, and I love I don't love Derrick Rose. It sucks how his career trajectory went.
I like Derrick Rose too. For sure. And
is he having an All-Star caliber season?
No.
But I get why NBA is stupid until football's over. But as of now,
it used to be NBA doesn't matter until Christmas, but now it's stupid until football season ends. Okay,
it is what it is.
Yeah, whatever.
But the crazy stat, honestly, I don't like to give too much of a fucking, I guess, a warranted take on basketball because, like I just said, it doesn't mean shit until football's over. But James Harden has, the past 17 games is averaging...
Past 18 games or 19 or something like that, he's averaging over 40 points.
Which is fucking nuts. It's bonkers, is what it is.
It's ridiculous.
Say what you want. Oh, dude, he travels he goes to the right. In 10 years from now, when we have children... No, not 10 years, more than that. 20 years from now, when we have children, they're watching basketball as intently as we are now, they're going to be like, wow, Dad, isn't it crazy that, all they do is shoot three-pointers and free throws now? But then when you watch basketball, people were bitching about, dunks and layups. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right, son or daughter of mine. Daughter, whatever, 2019. He's reinventing basketball before our eyes. Yeah. I think it's kind of going... It's because of social media and the way the news cycle works and how things get recycled very quickly. Mm-hmm. It's James Harden, 57 points. Okay, whatever, who cares? No. He had 57 points against a very scrappy Nets team. We lost.
That's the thing. Before I'll let you go on. The thing is, people are like, oh, they lost to the Nets. No. This isn't the same Nets. This is the Nets. So they're 500 right now. But since, the beginning of December or something like that, they have the 5th best record in the NBA. They are a good team.
Spencer Dinwiddie's a baller. He just got paid. Shout out to him for getting that cash.
He's great. D'Angelo Russell's good. Jared Allen. He looks like the guy on the cover of NBA Street. He's a baller.
Jamison Crowder? No.
No, Jared Allen.
No. Who's the...
Wait, what?
The other guy on the Nets. What's his fucking name?
What does he look like?
Dreads. What's
Oh, Damari Carroll.
Damari Carroll.
Who's
Who's
former
Jamison
Rocket.
Crowder?
Jamison Crowder plays for the
Redskins?
Washington. No, Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Yeah.
Washington. Jay Crowder's I'm thinking of. He also has dreads, right?
But Jay Crowder plays.
Okay, that's why I
Jay
was
Crowder
confused. Yeah.
plays for Utah.
Okay. No, yeah, the Nets are good. It's weird to think that like what James Harden is doing is kind of going overlooked because some of these games ends up being lost. Dude, he's doing. What was that stat where he had like 118 points unassisted, like 0 assist, like it was something ridiculous like that.
Last 2 games he's scored, or I think it was just his last 2 games he scored like 118 points, and 0 of those points have been assisted. That means he's doing everything, not by himself because he has a team out there,
Barely.
but hardly a team. I mean he loses Clint, then they play Memphis, and Memphis has been shit this year, but that doesn't mean anything. He scores 50-something points, and then the next game they lose Daniel House because Daniel House and his agent can't. They can't.
Ex-Ag.
And ex-Coug.
Am I doing it? Is that right?
This is bad radio, but honestly,
It's very visual.
Yeah.
Luckily, we offer both.
Is it your middle finger? Or is it which finger is it?
It's this one. It's this one. Yeah, it's that one.
Nope,
I think
that one.
that's it.
No.
It's that.
It's your ring finger.
Your
It's like the shocker, but did you just like separate this?
Yeah. So
For
James,
the audio listener,
right.
For the audio listener, it looks exactly how you imagine.
Yeah.
Dumb.
If you're listening to, if you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and also left a review, what we're doing right now is we're holding up our hands in a manner of the shocker, but just release your middle and ring finger.
That was terrible radio / podcasting because it was probably like a solid 5 seconds of no sound, and it was just our hands. You probably hear like faint sounds of our hands moving on the mics.
Well, also, if that's
banging
bad.
on each other.
Like, what are they doing?
If that's bad, you made straight up sex sounds while Garrett was describing ASMR.
True.
I wasn't
I don't think it's even-
You were making sex sounds.
What did you do? What sounds did you make?
I was going.
Oh, okay. You were eating.
That's what they do. Do they not?
I have
Do
no
they not?
idea.
I thought you were making sex sounds. I just went along with it.
No, I was going like this.
And I was like,
Yeah, no, okay, that sounds.
okay, here's ASMR.
Joey, no, okay, no more. But so back to James Harden. So
Harden.
So like I said, then they lose Daniel House because his agent and Daryl Morey couldn't agree to a contract. So now he has to go back to the G League, the 2-way player bullshit. And they bring in a player to a 10-day contract, James Nunley. He was about to go play in Europe, and he came. And I think he's going to be decent. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's just like, dude, James Harden can't catch a break. And the last thing I want to say about James Harden just on this podcast, because I'm going to probably go on
Beard's
Twitter
sick.
and talk shit about people
He's rich.
later.
2 cool things.
Yeah, is that I would look at the people that would talk shit about him on Twitter, and that's probably the one thing on this planet that doesn't divide people by age or race or anything like that. Because all the idiots you see on Twitter talk shit about him, it's anyone. It's old
It's a
white
grab
guy.
bag.
Wait.
It's anyone.
So basically, what you're saying is James Harden is the
Really
beacon
brings
of
people.
hope that
Yep, he
this
brings
country
people
needs.
together. That's what I was gonna get to.
I fucking love that. That's awesome. Keep going with that.
James Harden.
Elaborate.
James Harden's polarizing play in his style really is bringing people together.
Oh, you hate Trump? Oh, you hate liberals? Oh, you don't like the light, but you like the dark? Oh, you like DC and not Marvel? It's okay. Everyone hates James Harden. And that's what y'all can agree on.
Exactly.
Bro, what you just did is what like
You healed a country.
high school teachers are trying to do in a non-problematic way because they can't really say much and give their stance in high school. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you just did was you defeated racism.
Yeah.
You defeated religionism.
Well, it's not me. It's James Harden.
Ageism.
He's doing it himself.
Well, but you brought it up.
One step back at a time.
James Harden.
One step.
James Harden is the Pangea to our broken country.
I'll give you a tap on that.
There you go.
I don't know how accurate it was.
We're gonna go with it. I love that take.
I'm gonna
Did
let you
you come
ride
up
out
with
on
that?
that.
I honestly just thought about it just now.
You're right.
Well, it was also
Which
like
this brings me to, we do have a comment. It's from one Carlos Diaz.
Shut up, Carlos.
It just says #MAGA. Never mind. Forget that.
Never mind.
Whoa.
Can we block that guy?
Carlos.
We need to block that guy.
Well, he needs to follow James Harden's stats this year.
Right. So the Rockets play Primetime, Saturday night against the Lakers. LeBron-less Lakers, so really no one gives a shit about the Lakers, even though they just beat the Thunder last night.
No, okay, as a podcaster and a sports guy, I did watch the Thunder and
No, you watched it because you're a Russ guy. Don't lie. It has nothing to do with you being a podcaster, part of the media, anything like that. You're a Russ guy.
No,
and that's
okay.
why you watched it.
Am I a Russ guy?
Yeah.
Sure. He's my favorite player in the NBA. But I watched the Lakers OKC game last night.
You wrote notes. Did you write notes?
I didn't write notes. I was going to bring up my text to you. No. Actually, I was going to say, as we're recording this live, the Golden State are up by 3 against
Boogie's return.
Boogie's back. This is Boogie's first game. I'm pulling up the box score. Say something. Do ASMR while I do this.
Oh.
Please don't.
Okay, I know. I'm done with that.
Okay.
No more.
So
no more.
Marcus Cousins
ASMR.
has his first bucket in 2019.
Ooh.
2 points, 1 board, 1 for 2.
I mean, man, it's gonna be really hard for the Warriors. They're gonna have to integrate DeMarcus Cousins on their team. It's gonna take some time to get a new player, a new role player on their team. And
find the edge. Find the edge, Warriors. Find the edge. You don't have 4 all NBA players. Now 5. You don't have 5 Super Bowls, 41-year-old Tom Brady, and the greatest head coach ever.
I just feel bad for them because it's going to take some time to integrate DeMarcus Cousins to their team. You know,
I hope something bad happens. Actually, I really do. Like not in a violent way, but I hope they get in a verbal fight. And Kevin Durant's soft as hell, so they're gonna get in a verbal fight. Kevin Durant's like, "I'm out of here next year, boys."
But like I said, Rockets are playing the Lakers primetime on Saturday night, so we're going to be watching that.
Without Daniel House.
But shit, they might come to a contract
I hope they do.
I hope they do because
get your bag, dude. Get your fucking cash. Like that's what I was gonna say. Is like it's not that I like. I would love. He was probably our second best scoring option while Eric Gordon and Chris Paul were out. Now that Capella's out
and playing good defense.
And he's playing good defense. He's what 6'6". He's a good.
The thing is, this is the thing. I want him to get his money. I want everybody to get their money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame anybody for taking the most money. His agent doesn't want to take a multi-year contract. He wants him just to sign for the rest of the year because then he'd be able to be, I believe he would just be maybe a restricted free agent. I think he'd be a restricted free agent and he'd go and at least get a contract with someone else. So they're basically betting on himself, Daniel House.
Can you blame him?
No, I don't blame him. But he could either get guaranteed money now or he can bet on himself, which I don't blame him either way. But that's the sticking point. The Rockets offered him a 3-year guaranteed contract, and they declined because they want to get just the rest of the year deal, be a restricted free agent, and hopefully he balls out for the rest of the year, and he'll get hopefully $6, $7, $8 million because you see scrub players getting $10 million.
Brandon Knight's on our fucking bench.
Yeah, but Brandon Knight has been good before. Like Myers Leonard makes like $12 or $15 million being a scrub.
Otto Porter makes $7.
Otto Porter's not bad. Myers Leonard's terrible. We can agree that Myers Leonard is probably the worst basketball
player.
Myers
Leonard is not bad. I feel like you're just discounting.
I've watched Myers Leonard play multiple times this year. This dude has declined even more.
Yeah, because he got the bag.
Yeah, he sucks now. He used to not be
sucks
terrible.
Sucks is heavy. Sucks is hard.
Well, he does. But we're sticking to the NBA. We brought up how the Rockets are going to be playing the Lakers without LeBron. But this is
our king LeBron.
This was a great little story. When Kyrie, he's been having like issues throughout the year with the Celtics. He's been kind of whining. He's been kind of trying to be the leader, the quote unquote leader. I've used quotes.
Which you wanted to be.
I've used quotes a lot in this episode, but
I'll do it for you.
Should be the leader. He's kind of not taking shots. He's just kind of brought up issues that he has about his teammates and just wants to be better to the media.
It probably in front of their faces by all accounts.
Right, but he says it to the media, and he said he probably shouldn't have said it like that. Well, what, 2 or 3 days ago, I think they won, and then he was talking to the media, and he came out and said that he called LeBron to apologize.
Called the king.
While they were playing together, for being that young guy that just wanted everything right then and there. And I thought that was so funny, because they could still be playing with each other right now. But instead, he wanted to leave so bad. He's trying to act like... He's trying to act like that he was when he was a young 22-year-old. No, this was Kyrie literally a year and a half ago, being the guy that wanted to leave and leave LeBron because he wanted to do his own thing and all this shit, which I get it, but it's like, what do you mean you called LeBron now to say sorry? Like, why do you
answer that call if you're LeBron?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kyrie.
Well, LeBron's big. Like, he knows. He's bigger than that. He knows he'll answer it. And you had to have known that. Why is Kyrie calling?
Well, not to be a LeBron apologist, as I am, but I'm going to try.
He
to
does
not be
nothing
right
wrong,
here.
so we don't have to apologize for
Yeah,
anything.
no.
Besides the decision.
Besides being an alcoholic and giving his kids wine, but whatever. Not to be a LeBron apologist, but how does Kyrie, a 19-year-old kid, comes in from Duke, only played half a year at Duke,
Not
comes
even.
in,
Not even.
not even half a year.
He played
I don't
like
think
10.
it was
He played like 10 games or something.
Okay, plays very minimally at Duke. Didn't do much in college. Comes in the league. He has a decent first 2 seasons. On the fringe of all-stardom, I guess. LeBron James comes over. He bitches about. He's now. I want my own team. I want my own team. You get your own team. Now you're bitching about your own team to the fucking media. You're talking about the guys who got you to an Eastern Conference Finals last year without you, without Gordon Hayward. And then you're gonna tell the media that, like, off your game winner, you're gonna tell the media, I call LeBron and apologize for, dude, you're fucking 27 years old. I don't want to hear it. It's cool because, like, I'm a LeBron guy, so, like, yeah, it's cool to hear, like, people, give ode to the king. But fuck you, Kyrie. Like, I've never liked Kyrie Irving. It's a soft move. And if you hate LeBron James, this is the exact fuel that you need.
The thing is, like I just said, it's just really funny that Kyrie says, I apologize to LeBron for being that young guy that just wanted everything at his fingertips right then and there. But he did it, like I said, a year and a half ago. He asked to get traded because he didn't want to be. He wanted something like that. He wanted to be the guy now.
This wasn't 5 years ago. This was
last year. Like this.
And he didn't even play last year, basically. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't hate Kyrie. I think Kyrie's I think Kyrie's a great basketball player. I think he's one of the funnest players in the league to watch.
Finishing at the rim, that's it.
His handles, and he's a good shooter and all that, and he has like the untucked Kyrie thing that's kind of badass. Like he usually balls out when his shirt comes untucked.
He's basically like
cool.
me at the rec.
It's cool. No, fuck
yeah, at the Mac.
No, it's not. No, it is
basically.
Not. But
I said basically.
No, you're more like Kevin Martin with no jumper.
I'll take him. Wait, I'll take Kevin Martin
with no jumper.
Yeah, I'll take Kevin Martin.
No. So, just want to bring up Kyrie a little bit. He's young and stupid, but we're young and stupid. Whatever.
Young, dumb.
So we were gonna talk about baseball, but Bryce Harper and Manny Machado are really being dicks because they're not signing with anybody, so we have nothing in baseball to talk about.
Real quick, Yankees signed DJ LeMahieu and fucking Troy Tulowitzki, but
and Adam Ottavino.
And actually, that's actually a pretty big move. Their bullpen is stupid. Actually, part of me now that we brought it up, I don't really want to talk about baseball because the Yankees signed everyone good and they're going to keep doing
that. Well, Tulo's sucks. Tulo's not good at all anymore, so that one is not really that. And I'm really not even biggest DJ LeMahieu fan, but...
How do you find something negative to say about everyone? I could say anybody right now and you find something negative.
Say something.
Elton John.
He's amazing. I don't have anything wrong to say
Gandhi.
Nothing to say wrong about him.
The president. Too kind.
I'm not going
President
there.
Trump.
I'm not going there, Joe.
Terrible taste in food.
Yeah. Definitely bad taste in food.
Bad manners.
Okay.
Well, actually, his manners are good. Is that what we're into? We're getting to the segment?
Do you want to?
We get into the segment?
We can.
Because your template sucks. I have no idea where we're at right now.
Honestly, I didn't even know. So we have a 2-part segment. Our first part.
So we were kind of trying. I thought you were trying to segue into the segment, but at the same time,
I was trying to make a joke, but
and then we started talking about. But okay, here we go. Rewind. The president. The president. Segue. Segment.
Yes.
So a segment. This is my segment. I made the segment.
You did.
And
you introduced it.
So this segment is White House Dinner. That's all it's called, White House Dinner. Because at this point, everybody knows. No matter if you're into politics, you're into sports, you're into
sex,
any weird
memes,
ASMR, social media, anything like that. You know that Clemson won the championship. And for some reason, like a week later, they're taking their White House trip, which Garrett brought up earlier. It's kind of weird that they took their trip in like, what, a week?
Yeah, just the Red Sox haven't even done theirs yet.
So right, Clemson's on the hot seat. It's Clemson's fault.
No.
Okay. See?
No. So
we can get to it, then I'll reiterate something.
So Clemson comes to the White House, and usually the champions go to the White House. They meet with the president. They take pictures. This, that, and the other. Usually they get a nice dinner. Everybody on the team and the staff eats. And everybody eats. Yep, everybody eats, and they get a nice dinner. Well, with the government shutdown going on, and
shout out TSA.
seems to be very short amount of time that they showed up, Trump took it upon himself, because he's a very generous person, and used his own money to buy all the players for Clemson and the staff and all of them fast food. So they got like Wendy's, and did they just get Wendy's or was it?
Nah,
a
it was
bunch
like
of
it was everything. It was like
Yeah.
Wendy's,
Fast food.
McDonald's, there was pizza.
Yeah.
One of the funniest pictures I saw was pizza with like real silver tongs to like
Yeah.
select one slice.
There was they had candle lighting and stuff, and it was very, very formal.
Sounds
But
like a nice guy to
Easily
me.
one of the funniest moments of this year, and I'm talking all time of the year, even though it happened in January.
exactly, that's going to be something that we talk about at the end of this year.
Yeah,
Because
because more quotes will come out
right.
from players, especially once they graduate. most
Exactly,
likely.
and there'll be things that they can actually talk about.
Or even when they get drafted. Fuck when they graduate. When they
Right.
get drafted.
No, like once they're because if they're drafted, won't they be graduate or no?
Well,
No,
Yeah,
you don't
you
have to.
finish.
Yeah, you don't have to graduate.
honestly, the kids that are seniors that just graduated are there. They could talk about it right now. But
Yeah.
once one of the bigger players says something about it, which I'm sure will come out eventually,
Yeah.
it'll be even funnier. But the segment it's White House dinner. Since that's a very low level meal,
Depends on who you're asking.
that's
Winners of national championships invited to the literally the greatest house in America.
right. So, but that's the thing, Joey. That's a segment. What is the lowest level? I don't even know what to call it. Level. I don't want to call it lowest level, but the
What's
bottom
your bare
line,
minimum?
your bare minimum of what meal you would accept or be okay with if you have just won a championship and you're at the White House.
Okay. This is assuming that I'm going to the White House because you don't know my political stance. Maybe I don't agree with who's in office at the moment, so I don't even go. But let's say I do. Let's say I attend. Let's say my team wins. Let's say I attend. My lowest level. I would say like straight up like fruit because like it's 2019. I'm trying to be healthy. You put a bunch of fruit in my face, like you know what?
Fruit?
This sucks. Yeah, fruit,
Okay.
fruit and veggies even. Paleo diet. You just put a bunch of banana peels in front of me. Maybe I fucking eat them because, you don't know what kind of diets these people are on. You invite me and let's say like I'm trying to cut down. It's 2019. It's New Year. I'm sick of drinking all day watching football and I just won a national championship. You put fruit in front of my face. I'll be pissed a little because I'm like, dude, you're the president. Buy me a nice steak and all that. No, I don't want a nice cut of meat. I want fucking fruit in my face. So I will say fruit and veggies.
That's okay. Okay, that's cool. Like some veggies with like some ranch and
No ranch, because paleo, because like
Okay,
2019
okay,
trying to
so
be
just-
A nice vinaigrette.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No.
You just
Vinaigrette.
want you want cow food. Okay.
Are you appropriating cow culture right now?
No, they eat veggies.
Cows.
So like pretty much what you're like. So what I'm gonna say is I would still be okay. Like I would
Yeah,
eat it still.
you would get there and you'd be like, oh, that's weird, but like, oh, I still will
I
also
think
eat
the
it.
exact thing that he served is my answer.
Right.
Literally, McDonald's burgers still in the boxes. Like,
Crush them.
dude, I'm no like that's the bare minimum. Like,
Yeah.
because right underneath that is just like protein bars.
True.
And I would not. I would walk.
I liked
out.
your answer earlier about Chinese buffet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be
I would
funny
also
too.
accept
But the
that.
thing is, I wouldn't even eat a Chinese buffet if it wasn't at the White House. Like, I wouldn't eat it just in general. So if it's at the White House, I'd still be like, nah, I'm good.
You don't like
Yeah.
Chinese buffets?
No.
That's wild.
I don't like any place that puts their food out that sits there for more than like 3 hours. Like,
That's like the backbone of America.
Yeah, it's what they did with those burgers.
like,
yeah, I mean,
no, what, Genghis Grill. Like, those places.
Genghis Grill's
yeah.
fire. You're wrong.
No,
You're dead
no,
wrong.
that place is
You're wrong.
terrible.
Look, you look in the camera and you tell me you don't like Genghis Grill.
Genghis Grill is terrible.
You're stupid. You're dumb. You're
It's
stupid.
There's a
terrible.
reason there's only one of them in Sugarland.
Exactly.
In Sugarland, this is a fucking city. There's one in College Station, dude. In College Station, of all places.
That's probably even worse than the one in Sugarland.
Probably.
You guys, neither one of you like Genghis Grill.
No.
I've been once. I don't
I've
plan on
been
going
twice. I got food poisoning the second time, and it sucked.
You got food poisoning. You have a weak stomach. You get food poisoning.
It just doesn't do it.
No, it's just not very good.
This is coming from the guy who religiously goes to a fucking strip mall sushi joint in Keepers. No offense to Keepers.
Oh, okay. Let's
Hold
be
on,
real.
wait,
Keepers
Keepers-
is good.
I-
That is.
Suck
Yeah.
my ass. Honestly, suck my ass.
There's a dude I grew up around who's like a famous fucking YouTube like fit person.
What's his name? Christian Guzman. Christian Guzman.
Oh, I got
Motherfucker must be sponsored by Keepers.
Oh yeah, I've seen him
he
there
is there
before.
all the time.
I've seen him there before. It's
Fun
great.
fact, great tipper.
Oh, he's a good tipper. That's good.
Okay, all of my
He's a good guy.
Sugarland, all
Shout out
of my
Christian
Sugarland
Guzman.
family out there and followers. Fucking is Genghis Grill better than Keepers or vice
No.
versa?
Probably
Question
not.
mark.
No
You
way.
guys are nuts. You guys
No
are
way.
bizarre. You're
They're a real
wrong.
restaurant.
Yeah,
they
it's
have food that they
Genghis
keep
Grill.
stored correctly.
Genghis Grill leaves like
It's raw fish, dude.
Genghis Grill leaves
raw fish.
raw.
I like sushi too.
They leave raw shrimp in a little dish with no hardly any cooling, and then they expect it to sit there for 3 hours for someone to fucking pick it up with the tongs and go get it cooked after 3 hours.
If you're getting the shrimp at Genghis Grill, that's your first fucking problem.
I didn't know. I didn't.
Weirdo.
I didn't do that. I'm just saying
that
it's
get
there.
foodborne illness and then spread over the meats and stuff.
Exactly.
If you've ever gotten sick at Genghis Grill, hit me up, I guess. And
I did.
I'll eat Cameron's sock. Literally, I'll just eat his sock of his. I'll
Okay.
just eat his whole. I'll bite your ass.
Okay.
No weirdness attached to it.
Okay, that will be on the camera if someone calls in.
I'll
and
bite
says
your ass if people say that Genghis Grill is. What was it actually? What I just say?
made them sick,
Made
which
them
was
sick.
me. So I just said it, and now you're done.
You don't count though, because you have a weak stomach.
Okay, so I'm kind of along with Garrett, but I'm gonna go a little bit further because
This is your White House meal, by the way.
the worst fast food place in my opinion is no doubt Burger King.
Yeah.
I would accept Burger King. If I went to the White House and I saw Burger King, I'd be like, that's cool. I don't eat Burger King outside the White House, but that's something that if it was there, I'd eat it. I wouldn't eat Genghis Grill if it was there. Fuck that. But
That's
I would
so
eat,
wild. That's wild. That's a wild take.
But Burger King is the worst fast food place. I would go to obviously Whataburger and Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Sonic, Jack in the Box. If you gave me some Jack in the Box tacos
Those
at
are
the
fire.
White House,
Those
I
are
would
fire.
be like, yes, thank you very much.
No, because I
think
would
it begs to be circled back to that. Well, yeah, these are our bare minimums that we would eat as trash people that we are.
Yeah.
Also, that it was at the White House dinner celebrating your national championship.
Yeah. I mean, I would have walked in and be like, hell yeah, I'm about to get fucking Perry's, I'm about to get a filet mignon.
That's what- yeah,
I'm about to freaking ball out.
I bet
And
there's
then-
about to be so
salmon.
many cocktail shrimp.
Yeah.
Chilean sea bat. Here's my thing: is that first of all, it's wild. This it almost went on. You just said Burger King is better than Genghis Grill. You're stupid. That's
It
a
is.
dumb take.
I would eat Burger King
That's a stupid take.
10 times out of 10 over Genghis Grill.
For your
I would be
price,
pissed-
I mean, honestly, you get 100 nuggets.
Give me
Oh my
$10.
God! Don't get the fuck out of my face.
The
man.
only good thing that Burger King's ever had was the chicken fries. Those things were killer.
I agree. Genghis Grill's 19,000 times better than Burger King.
No. Never.
Okay, regardless, I would be pissed. I hate Wendy's. I'd be pissed if I walk in and I see a
Ooh.
goddamn
Wendy's
4
is
for
very
4.
underwhelming.
Dude.
At times.
It has
Wendy-
gross lettuce. It's square patties. It's disgusting. to me.
Wendy's is not great
You
either.
really hit it on that lettuce.
I
I'm
think
not gonna lie.
I think Wendy's is better than Burger King, but
Yeah.
but
Their chili
I
dough
agree.
and their
I agree. No.
Frosties.
That
Frosties.
Yeah, but I'm not a kid anymore, so Frosties don't do anything for me.
If I want if I
You dip your
want
fries in the frosty?
no,
I did
that's
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Gary,
I didn't do that.
Gary, you did fries in
I
frosty.
grew up fat. I'm still fat. Of course I do.
The thing is,
Fries in the frosty.
if I wanted a nice ice cream, a Frosty's really good. I'd probably go to Dairy Queen instead because that's literally what they're
Dairy Queen's ass.
for.
Dairy Queen's ass.
Their food's
Dairy Queen's
terrible.
ass.
Their food's terrible.
Steak fingers are pretty good. Not gonna lie, with the white gravy.
Steak fingers sounds like something you should. I'd rather eat a Kid Cuisine. Or remember what was it called?
With the fucking
commercial,
blue
little
shit?
penguin. The penguin.
No,
in the
but didn't
commercial?
they have blue ketchup that they'd give
Yes,
you?
yes, exactly what I'm talking about. There's a little penguin in the commercial. It's like,
Kid Cuisine.
Kid Cuisine, dude, get the fuck. I'm not watching Dragon Tales anymore. I'm gonna eat this shit.
Bro, you remember when they had the fucking green ketchup? The actual bottles of green ketchup
Yeah.
and purple ketchup? That shit was wild, but it was sick. I'd still use it if I could.
What parents are like,
Hey,
yeah, okay with that?
You know what else Burger King hit on was when I was a kid. They had a partnership with this cookie
Shrek?
company. Shrek.
Shrek.
They had some Shrek shit too. but
Yeah, the Shrek
like a green slushy.
Slushies. Yeah, I love them.
Dude.
Green apple, I think it was.
Didn't they have burgers that were different color and people were
They had a
complaining?
black one.
Yeah, that was
Or
made.
That's fucking gross,
No, the
dude.
bun was black.
Yeah,
That's
and,
fucking gross.
People
That's
shit,
gross.
people's shit was coming out all weird colors after
But yeah,
they ate.
they did it was like a big national chain of cookies at Otis or something. I don't know.
Otis Buckenmeyer.
Yes, bro.
The muffins.
They had the cookies too. You go and get those cookies, they would get them warm for you. Oh my
They're
god.
fire. They're fire. They're fire.
So,
they hit.
My whole life, where I lived, there was a McDonald's
Burger King's trash.
it's trash. Burger King sucks, but like I was saying, I had a McDonald's walking distance from my house, and
Oh, what a fucking. Oh, of course you do. Oh,
it's funny that I would walk to get McDonald's because I'm eating shitty food, but at least I'm walking to go there, so it makes sense.
It's like Jared.
Yeah. Well,
With so much taken away.
He didn't say Subway. He didn't say Subway.
Yeah. Actually, Subway would
Were
be
you
on that
walking?
list.
Were you mentoring a child program
No.
or something?
No. I was
Subway's
I was
meat
a
is
child.
so slimy.
Yeah. But the best thing that any fast food place ever did was McDonald's back in the day when they gave their toys, they gave Inspector Gadget toys away, but they were the different parts of his body, and each part of his body did something different.
Yup.
That
What
was
did Dick do?
Nothing, Joey.
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
It's fucking Inspector Gadget. You have to imagine his dick can do some.
It
wild
got
stuff.
hella pee, bro. What do you think it did?
Bro, those
Brushed his teeth.
that I remember being pissed as a little kid because all I needed was his fucking helicopter hat. And every time I'd go there, I'd be like, yo, y'all got the hat? They're like, no, we don't have it. I'm like, how the fuck do you not have the hat? It's the most simple, stupid part of the whole thing.
I'm Cameron
Where's the
also. I own the Green Bay Packers. Where's the fucking Inspector Gadget hat?
Where's the hat? Okay, I'm gonna fucking call up. Well, this is when I was a little kid.
Can I speak to your manager?
I'm gonna call up Vince Lombardi and get his
Yeah,
old ass
okay.
here right now. I'm gonna talk to your manager and get this fucking hat. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
I finally got it, and I have no idea what happened to that Inspector Gadget. Probably got sold in a fucking garage sale because only like white people have garage sales, and mine got fucking sold probably.
Damn, dude. Sad stuff.
You are the real victim.
So one more again. It as hilarious as that moment was, I think it needs to be prefaced. Donald Trump was a fucking dickhead for serving people.
And he blames the government shut. We're not taking.
This is not
what we're
let's,
doing.
Let's preface this before. This is not a political segment. We're just talking about this in general.
Teach his own.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
By
but-
normalizing
Like,
the food, it almost sounds like we're taking this. It's not that big of a deal. He was a dickhead for it.
Look,
Fuck
yeah.
him, for
I'd
sure.
be pissed if
Don't
I'm one
serve
of the
me
players
now.
and I walk in and I see Wendy's. I'm like, bitch, if there's
Dog.
no fucking. I'd rather have Cane's. Is Cane's like a national thing or is that only in like the southern
It's like
states?
only. I think it's
Good
only.
question.
I know Whataburger's a southern state, so I don't know.
I think Kansas is only southern because I know it started in Louisiana, but I think it's probably like in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma,
Dude.
Right.
stuff like that.
I'm
But
just saying,
if
I'm
I
pissed if I
would,
walk in
Did
and I
you
see
see
yeah.
the
Wendy's.
salads?
I would be if I walked
Salads.
at the be all
Who the fuck's picking the salads up?
That's right.
the be all end all. We have our little segment and we said what would be the least amount we'd take. Yeah, this is what we would
Yeah, we're
take.
garbage. human
What he gave was what we would take. Like that's the lowest because, like I said earlier, you're walking in there thinking we're at the White House, we're at the most famous house, one of the most famous places in the world. We're about to eat. We're about to get some good shit. We're about to get filet mignons. We're about to get ribeye. We're about to get good. I don't even know if ribeyes are considered that.
I'd rather have Jersey Mike's, bro. Give me some Jersey Mike's.
Okay, but if I walked in and I saw like Chick-fil-A, I'd be like, all right.
Pretty much, you're expecting
It was
something
Sunday,
that's
though.
not normally accessible.
Was it Sunday?
It was Sunday, so there was no Chick-fil-A pop. I just made that up. I don't know if it was
Oh.
Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like Chick-fil-A, I'd be okay with that. That would be more than my bottom line. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that in my opinion, this is not a political statement. This is saying the whole thing should not have been political, and it turned political because the shutdown and all this bullshit. And it was just like, dude,
Liberal. Oh my god.
I
know.
Liberal
Jeez.
bitch.
Can
Big
we
ass liberal bitch.
can we bleep out the liberal word because that's a bad word these
To
days.
answer the Canes thing, I think it's national. I think it's all over.
Okay.
It's
Good for
reading
them.
that way.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Okay, where's Clemson? Is that South Carolina?
Yeah.
If I spend, let's say, 2 to 4 years in Clemson, South Carolina, you probably got some good fried chicken down there, some good fast food by all accounts. And I walk in and I see some fucking barbecue. I walk in and I see some dude, you couldn't order Rudy's? Like, come on, man.
Dude,
you
it was
couldn't
like
give me
Domino's
Golden Corral?
Pizza. It was like, okay, hold on. Golden Corral.
Golden Corral's ass, yeah.
Golden Corral is like somebody took the old food from a Chinese buffet and it turned into a fountain.
Honestly.
For some reason. Why is everything they offer fountainized?
They should just put on their dessert menu, like, little kids touch all these brownies.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
pretty
the
much.
you want the marshmallows?
I mean,
and
I have
chocolate?
to admit, like,
These are kids' fingers.
when I was like less than 10 years old, like me and my grandparents would go to Golden Corral for.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
when you're under
yeah.
10 years old, you're like, oh, what? I have all these options? Not knowing that what I'm getting is basically what Luby's throws away, and we recook.
I used to go to Luby's when I was a little kid too.
That's white. Luby's is white.
It very much, it's old
Luke-
white too.
Bro, they had
Luby's white.
Jello. They had badass Jello.
That's a wild thing
I
to
think-
crave from a restaurant.
Well, yeah, my thing about
no, that was just something that was good.
My thing about Luby's was it was like a training camp for your your grandparents to go to the fucking.
It's, you know what's actually really funny about that is that the Luby's that my dad and I would go to when I would go with him on
Did
on
y'all
the
own
days.
it?
No, we didn't own it. We just owned the Packers, loser. But where the Luby's that my dad and I would go whenever I would visit him, it got torn down and is now a retirement home.
Where was this Luby's? Was it like in Nantucket or fucking?
No, it
They
was
figured
on-
they were all going to that place anyway.
It was like on Buffalo Speedway. There was like now it's like an HEB and shit there.
Oh, I know exactly.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's where the Luby's used to be. That I'd go with my dad, and then there was like a Molina's that I'd go there with my family. Now it's gone for fucking HEB gentrification.
Gentrification.
Not too much on that HEB they bought.
Are you breaking ground over here, Cameron?
If it was a Whole Foods, I would have been more serious about it.
Yeah, a Sprouts.
No, dude, yeah, there's...
Sprouts
yeah.
is like poor Whole Foods.
There's no Total Wine there anymore, so fuck that place.
I know. God. Actually, Total Wine in Sugarland.
Total Wine hits. I love
I had
Total
never
Wine.
been to Total Wine until that new one, and I was like,
now it's
holy
just-
shit.
It's like walking into, like, Chuck E. Cheese as a child. But
I
except
walked
you're
in
grown
there,
It's like a
adult and you have an
museum of
problem.
alcohol.
Exactly, I walked in there, they were playing fucking live music. I was like, what is this?
Who buys this
What is
shit in
this?
there? Like, there's just shit, like, wall to wall, that I'm like, no one's coming in here and buying this weird-ass, like, fucking, like, triple distilled, butt whiskey juice.
Dude,
Like, no one's
somebody
buying
is.
this shit.
Someone does, though. There's somebody out there that will.
You probably, because you own it, probably.
I could.
Yeah. See?
If I wanted.
If I want it, I'll buy a sock in it.
So, there was another segment.
Joey's
last
thoughts.
segment, last
now,
segment.
yeah, we're now
Before-
transitioning to Joey's thoughts.
Okay, honestly, like, it's just something I thought of, like, fast. Okay. Stonehenge. Y'all know Stonehenge? Yes, you obviously know
Yes.
Stonehenge.
Easter Island.
Fans, you know Stonehenge. Why is Stonehenge such a big deal? It's just rocks put on other rocks. Why are people like, oh, how did it come to be? What do you mean? People, like if I put a rock on another rock, it's like me putting my phone on the
But they're like
I don't
massive
know.
rocks.
It was like used to tell time or something.
But aren't there people like you're saying, what you're trying to say is, weren't there people
prehistoric.
there are people that are like, wow, how did they get those really heavy rocks and put that
A
there?
crane or something. I don't know how
A
does technology work?
crane, not a crane, but like probably a pulley system
Yeah,
of some
a
sort.
forklift maybe. I don't know how that shit works.
I mean, I mean, there's crazy ones out there like the pyramids, like that's fucking huge.
How did he? Not to be problematic. How did Egyptians? Can I say that? Is it?
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're gonna say.
How did How did they do it? They didn't have any fucking technology back then, did they?
But the
Did they-
thing is-
Pulleys, man. Also, you don't know, they may have had technology. Who knows?
and also alien. That's how aliens mark their land. It's actually.
Oh, I
aliens.
know. It was Christianity. That's how they did it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they can do
Sorry.
anything.
It was bipartisan government. That's a little bit. Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
I
did.
mean, they can do anything if they set their mind to it.
So
And they're faithful.
Why is Stonehenge so special? It's just rocks put on other rocks. It doesn't seem like it would be that hard.
But
to
it's
do.
just
Well,
it's,
three of
it's-
us could do it.
It's an old. It's a landmark, basically. I mean, it's
so is
interesting.
Yellowstone, bro. But like that shit makes sense.
No, but it's interesting. It's a cool thing to look at. It's been there for thousands of years. It's just a cool little thing.
It's rocks in the middle of a grass field. It doesn't seem that interesting.
But no, okay, it doesn't seem that interesting, but it is because of the history. It's been there for thousands
But
of
the
years.
rocks aren't even that big. It's not like, oh, dude,
They're
like
pretty
it's a
big.
rock the size of like
They're
the
like-
Twin Towers or whoa, whatever they're called now.
Whoa.
I mean, like that. It's not like they're like super huge fucking rocks. Like
They're pretty big.
I don't think I think these things are regular boulders, dude. It's like the size of this building, probably. I guess it's pretty big. We could have done that.
Okay, so the most accepted interpretation of what Stonehenge is actually, or was actually for, was it was a temple aligned with the movements of the sun. So it was like a way to
I don't
know
give a
that
shit about
time
the sun.
had been passing.
Yeah, I don't give a sun.
But then there's also theories that it was a coronation place for Danish kings, a druid temple, an astronomical computer for predicting eclipses and solar events.
computer. That
Computer
seems
in
pretty-
terms of like,
So the oldest computer in the world.
because to be fair, that's acceptable if we all accept the fact that it aligned with the movements of the sun, because then you would understand the movement of the moon, and so yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand the lunar calendar. Also, the Chinese calendar. The
Were
Chinese
peop-
New Year.
Were
doesn't
people
make
back
sense.
then just way smarter than they are now? So they were able to build like crazy shit like that without
Because
technology.
I
we
would have
have
never
now
thought
and
about that.
Little
Even the
bit, yeah.
reasoning.
Why don't they just make a small one? Like they had
The
like fucking
amount-
sundials.
The
Baby
amount of distraction. Well, sundials, I'm imagining, came after or around the same time, because this is 5,000 years old.
It's like the Mayan calendar. You know, like people are like, oh, they killed themselves in 2012. That's why that like it's a huge deal. 2012 is the end of the world. Who came up with that? What genius was like, hey, this is the year. This is it.
Well, I thought that the 2012 thing was because it was like it was the Mayan calendar, right? The 2012.
I think so.
The Mayans like really don't exist anymore, so like eventually they had to have stopped making
Babies.
time.
Oh.
Like eventually their thought process on when time would end, their story that they're probably telling of when time will end, they were probably still telling it. 2012 was just coincidentally the year that like they
It died
stopped
off.
because they're gone. Like
Yeah.
they're so that's it. But Stonehenge looks cool. I mean,
It's like a.
It's also apparently a place they buried people.
oh
That's
around
kind of
it.
fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What was
shout
it?
out dead people.
yeah. So was that your thought, Joe?
Yeah, that's. I
Stonehenge?
just don't get Stonehenge.
That's an interesting one.
Explain Stonehenge. Please comment and explain Stonehenge to me because I have no idea how it works.
Where is it?
Ireland?
Is it
I
Ireland?
think it's in Britain.
It looks like Nebraska in the picture.
You know, these are things I imagine we were already supposed to know.
I'm not. You know, the older I get, the more I realize. Like, I think I'm acquiring knowledge, but I feel stupider the older I get.
Also, I said Britain. I think I meant England.
Yeah, Britain. It's Britain.
Yeah, whatever.
Is what it's
UK,
called. Great
UK.
Britain. UK.
Yeah, we'll just say UK.
London.
Yeah, where is it? I thought it was
City.
like.
Wiltshire, England.
It's in England. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Wilshire.
I thought
Britain.
I thought it was
Gareth.
like I thought it was in like
You
Ireland
should
or
know.
something.
I was thinking about Easter Island.
Easter Island. Those
Easter
are the
Island's Machu
faces.
Picchu.
Yeah.
No,
Those are the
no,
faces.
Machu Picchu. The big ass fucking.
That was in Chile.
Yeah, the big face like that shit's crazy too. Like how did what they freaking sculpted that shit and just randomly put them
That
there?
seems
Dude, what if
easy,
it was
though. It
just
seems
racist
easy.
propaganda? That'd be hilarious.
It seems easy. Like
Probably.
those things.
Honestly,
It's
seem
like,
yo, this is how you look. Yeah, probably. Shit, but
it was like. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna.
yeah, just we'll end it on that.
Hey, thank you for listening.
Someone added.
Please go.
Sorry, there's Stonehenge with googly eyes. And,
That's funny.
so.
We are now on Apple Podcasts. Go fucking mash that subscribe button. Go leave a review. Even if you're just gonna review to talk shit, do it. Subscribe, and then unsubscribe and subscribe again, and then review again. Like it, share it with your friends. You can also find us on SoundCloud, on Twitter at Southside Collection Sports Podcast, SSCS Pod. Go follow my guy Gareth, producer Gareth at Southside Collections. Southside Collection, no S. It's not plural. Follow us on Twitter. Thank you for listening.
SSCS Pod. That's our Twitter. I am at C_Villavaso. If you want to see all
With two L's.
With two L's. You want to see me talk shit to a bunch of idiot Harden haters? Follow me. Joey, yours is
At Joey Pipez Pipes.
so.
SouthsideCollection.com.
So,
You can also find video and audio for y'all's or these episodes and on tap of Southside Collection under the podcast tab on SouthsideCollection.com.
Yes.
Merch.
buy merch. SouthsideCollection.com. Go buy some fucking merch. They're sick. Look at these stickers. We got 6 stickers.
Yeah.
Look at the stickers.
Fucking
That shit
So-
is fucking sick. That shit is sick.
For
That
the
shit
audio
is fucking
listener,
sick.
They're fucking sick.
And so
Fucking
and
sick.
also right now the
yeah.
Skyline hats. Is that what they're called? Skyline.
Oh
hats,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Skyline.
Gareth, show your hat. Show your hat.
The Skyline hats.
Sick ass fucking hat.
Or what? 5 or 10%?
$5 off
$5
with
off.
all caps off season at checkout.
All caps. Off season. Not SZN, but spelled out.
Correct.
CSEASON.
Exactly.
This is in a
So
Johnny Manziel post.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Dumbass
we-
fucking idiots.
So
We out.
We're out.
see you
Hey,
dudes.
thank you for stopping
Handshakes.
in.
Peace.
Thank you.
There we go.